Were you excited about Iron Man and The Nightmare Before Christmas getting some new 4K Steelbooks, but then you saw those awful Disney designs? In today's physical media news topic video, we talk about these lame designs for the Disney 100-year anniversary Steelbooks. We also go into a rant on why Disney seems to not care about the collector's mindset at all out there. And then ultimately, we talk about the future of other Disney Steelbooks and what movies might get this horrible treatment. So let's talk about it. Now to first talk about the news story here, in case you missed these announcements, I know they've been out for a little while now, but we're getting 4K Steelbooks for Iron Man and The Nightmare Before Christmas to celebrate Disney's 100-year anniversary. So you initially know these are probably going to be pretty bad, right? So the Steelbook for Iron Man, let's look at this one first. Really, we just got a little Iron Man image crammed into the little square on the front. The wasted space just around this Iron Man character. And not only that, it gets worse. You look at the back and all you got is an Iron Man hand. Just a hand. We couldn't put another character on there like the Iron Man villain in there, like Ironmonger, something of that nature. I mean, the best I could think of is a hand. I mean, come on, how lame is that? Now, usually the inside of these steelbooks have looked a little bit better. And the inside on the Iron Man one is just kind of okay. You got Iron Man flying through the sky, which isn't terrible, but it's not great either. I felt we could have done something a little bit better there as well. And just the overall color scheme of the steelbook here, once again, they're going with that silverness to match the other steelbooks, but it just doesn't work for an Iron Man steelbook. I want Iron Man colors. I want the reds and the golds really pop in, and it just doesn't work here. And we've gotten a 4K steelbook of Iron Man in the past, which was pretty overpriced, so I didn't pick it up, but at least the design was better there. Why are we working backwards here and getting worse designs for the 100-year anniversary? You'd think they'd want to do something special. Same thing goes with The Nightmare Before Christmas, one of the most beloved Disney movies of all time, right? I mean, these movies are both so celebrated. Iron Man for kicking off the MCU, Nightmare Before Christmas, stop motion perfection. And look at this Nightmare Before Christmas steelbook. Jack Skeleton crammed into the little square on the front. On the back, you got Zero. At least we get Zero. A hole right here. We don't got Zero's nose like an Iron Man hand, so that's a little bit better. I will say the inside is better too than the Iron Man one. So slightly better than the Iron Man steelbook, but nothing too special here. Once again, the silver does not work with the Nightmare Before Christmas style at all. It just doesn't work. The Blu-ray steelbook that came out back in the day just looked better overall. And so it's just nothing really special. I don't feel like they're celebrating the 100-year anniversaries properly with these steelbooks. It just gets me upset and makes me want to rant. Now it's time for my mega rant, because this is ridiculous here. Not only are these such lame designs, Disney has the audacity to put outrageous price points on both of these. So on Iron Man, we're at $29.99, almost $30 for something that was already previously released on 4K, got a better steelbook before. We're still at a very hefty price. The Nightmare Before Christmas, once again, this is a classic Disney movie now, and we're charging what, $27.99, $28? Might as well be $30 at this point. So these are just outrageous prices. I know they're 4Ks. This is the first time The Nightmare Before Christmas is on 4K, which is really cool. But I mean, $25 tops maybe, but I would have loved a $20 price point. I mean, you see what other studios are doing at cheaper price points to give, really cool looking slipcovers, or even Lionsgate with their steelbooks. They're usually towards the lower 20 ranges. I mean, it can be done, right? Disney could do this. They just don't care. And of course, they're super greedy, but if they were greedy, they would have done better designs for these steelbooks. Once again, they're just plain, boring. The images don't pop, the colors don't pop here, and they could have just got some awesome artists that is a fan of the movie, that loves the movie, to do really cool designs for each of these, couldn't they? I mean, there has to be somebody out there that could do that, even just off the top of my head, design-wise, thinking of The Nightmare Before Christmas. You know what would have been a really cool steelbook? If we played on the double holiday theme One side was Halloween, the other side was Christmas, and you could flip it open and you could see the contrast there. You got more characters on there, right? We get to see Oogie Boogie and all the other Halloween characters on the Halloween side. The Christmas side, we get to see Santa Claus and all the Christmas characters. I mean, that would have been a perfect dynamic in there. Oh, it writes itself, right? This could have been a great design to really celebrate Nightmare Before Christmas. First time on 4K, 100-year anniversary, but instead we get the lamest steelbook designs ever, where you almost rather just get the slipcovers. Even if you love collecting steelbooks, does this really scream out to really make you want to get these ones? I just feel like Disney puts the lamest effort into these. I wouldn't be surprised if an AI did this. That's how lame it is. Anybody else could have come up with better ideas, execute the ideas. Than me, these are just ridiculous at the price points. If they were $20, $19.99, okay, I would consider them just to get the 4K disc. But come on, hefty price points, should have got better designs. Disney, you're always messing up. Now to talk about these future steelbooks here with Disney, how many more terrible designs are we going to get? Well, this is probably going to run the course of the anniversary, so we have to make it through the year here. Hopefully, when we jump over to 2024, these terrible 100-year anniversary steelbook designs are done. So actually, I don't want some of my favorite movies to get released to the 4Ks from Disney during this time. I know it sounds a little bit outrageous, right? If you say, hey, Mega Mike, you want Holes on 4K, right? Want to release it right now in the next month? I would say, ooh, even though I really want that movie on 4K, one of my most favorite movies of all time, I just don't want that terrible steelbook design. You could do so many cool designs, right? Holes all over the front, get the Western element in there, yellow spotted lizards. I mean, tons of fun stuff you could do with that. And if you release it in this year, they're just going to do the lamest design possible. So I don't even want to chance it. I mean, who knows how great the design would be if they release it later on. But now would just be terrible. I mean, imagine just a Shia LaBeouf character just squished into a little box on the back. And on the front. And guess what they would do on the back? They'd probably put a shovel. That's it. A little shovel on the back, just like the Iron Man hand on the back. Oh my gosh, that would be terrible. Be awful, but mark my words, they would totally do something like that. Same things with things like Hercules. Like, I want Hercules on 4K, but I don't want that crummy steelbook. You got Hercules squished into the front, and then on the back, you either get like a Hercules sword, or maybe, Pegasus, maybe? Do you think they would do that? I don't know. But anyway, whatever they do, it just wouldn't be as good with that kind of design style they're already doing. Same thing with other movies too. Think of a Goofy movie. Awesome on 4K, right? That would be super cool. Get a really cool steelbook design going, right? You get a power line, electricity and stuff. But if you have it now during this year anniversary, it's going to be all lame. All the images crushed in, not going to see a lot of the characters. And that would just be terrible. So I'm hoping we actually don't get many more Disney movie announcements for this year for the 100-year anniversary to physical media releases. Like I said, I know it sounds weird, but I explained why. And then hopefully those titles will come out in the future later on. And hopefully they'll do better designs. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think of these Disney 100-year anniversary steelbooks for Iron Man and The Nightmare Before Christmas? Do you like their designs? Are you with me in terms of not really caring for them, thinking they're pretty lame? And then what other titles would you like to see get released from Disney in the future for a better design? At least we can hope, right? Let's have those fun movie conversations down below. And if you love collecting physical media just like me, make sure you subscribe right now. That way I can keep you entertained and up to date on all the latest physical media topics.
Is it too much to ask for both?
And if you enjoy these physical media topics, check out another one right now. And thank you so much, my mega membership supporters.